On Vlad TV, we had put up this crazy ass story about how your dog attacked a pizza man.
Oh yeah. Nah, that was a.
Was that a real story?
It wasn't a pizza man, and it wasn't a. I think I just got into a situation where I have a guard dog.
What
at
kind of
home
dog?
And a pet. I have a pit bull. I have a schnauzer. The schnauzer is actually more evil than anybody. It might have been her. Nah, but it was a situation where I think it was some confusion, and everything is taken care of, and that guy's taken care of. He'll be all right. I think
All right,
at the
so
end of the day,
there's no more drama.
Yeah, it's no more drama. That drama only lasted for a second. I think we handled everything, and made it right. I think it was just some miscommunication. It happened when I wasn't at home, so I wasn't able to really.
Oh, so you weren't even there?
Nah, man.
Okay, so it wasn't really reported correctly then.
Right, I came home to the situation, so it was a different thing, man. Yeah.
You never really commented on it, it seems.
Right, because I didn't really have too much, knowledge about it, more so than I had to just take care of it on the legal side and the financial side of things.
Sure. You feel like you're a target these days just because people know that you have a certain amount of money?
To an extent, I think, of course, it's something that I've probably built up. I've probably made people feel, what's the word, spoiled. So, I get to an extent sometimes, where people call, and I give people that first call. I think I heard Kevin Hart say it too. He was like, make sure that first call is that important call you want, because I'll give you the, you'll call and be like, yo, can I have this to handle this? And I'll give it to you, but, it's only that one call. You got to be real heart-to-heart family, and got to be like life-threatening situations. I like to see the people around me working hard, man, and grinding and helping me out so we can all be rich.
There was some other situation that happened in Vegas between you and a girl and security or something like that?
Oh, that was a situation, man. We were just out in Vegas having some fun. I had just did the body language record with Tinashe, and then we were at the club later that night, had some fun with the club, and then I think just something happened between, an altercation between my security and, some people that were just, trying to, I guess, be aggressive just with our crew and just with me. So, with that situation, I get moved out and moved around, and I think, it was just some when police come into situations, they don't always know, what's going on, so everybody gets arrested, So it's just one of those.
It seemed like when rappers get on a lot of times, they don't want to use professional security. They want to use their homies.
True.
And that a lot of times causes more problems than it actually stops.
Sometimes it does, man, because those guys are a little bit more ready to jump and be aggressive. Luckily,
and they're trying to show you that they belong there.
Right,
you know what I mean?
And I think, that might, could have been a part of the situation where, but I think, just from my vision of the whole thing, I think it was definitely a fault within that casino and that club, man, and they had some issues in there, and they need to be tighter just on their system and security. So my people don't have to handle everything. But as far as that goes, man, I got security that's professional. I hired him while he was working security, so he's still a street dude though. So I get the best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds. Speaking of the best of both worlds, I heard you passed on the Mercy beat.
Oh man, I passed. There's so many beats, man, that I've lost.
But the Mercy beat though, like the Mercy beat, that's such a hard beat right there.
But you know what, man? I was also on the grind, independent artist who never driven in a Lambo ever in my life, to where I couldn't even rap on the knowledge.
So the chorus was already in there?
Yeah, the chorus. That's the problem. If it was just the beat by itself, it would have been a different situation.
Lamborghini Murcielago.
I kind of asked for the beat by itself, and he didn't send it. So he wanted the hook on there. The producer Lifted.
Who did the beat?
It's a producer named Lifted.
Lifted.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
so whose voice is that on the hook?
That's the artist. It's the same dude who's on my Boston Up hook that I use on my album. His name is slipping my mind right now because I haven't worked with him in a minute.
Right, he's gonna be mad at you after this interview comes out, but that's all right.
He's a dude out in Arizona. He works with my boy Lifted, man, and he got a dope, like, screwed up effect that he puts on his voice, and he writes a lot of dope hooks, man. It's cool.
Okay, so that beat came out and you passed on it because you didn't have a Lambo.
Yeah, man, I felt like it just didn't fit the truth and the reality, so people weren't gonna believe it as much as Kanye having a Lambo. You know what I mean?
Kanye got Lambos.
Exactly, he got Lambos with an S.
When you heard that beat, because you hear this all the time, I think YG passed on, I forgot what was that, there was a big Tiger song that he
Rack
passed.
City?
Yeah, Rack City, I think, and stuff like that.
He sent it to him, because that's what happens too. Sometimes you send people beats. I've had sometimes some hooks that I've sent to people and they passed on them, and then I'll record them and they'll be like, dang, that's that record you sent me, huh? That came out crazy. I wish I would, like, I had Meek do that with a song with me before. He was like, that record came out crazy. And I was like, well, you can still get a verse on it, man. But, like, I've lost so many beats from the Mercy beat, B.O.B.'s new record. I used to have an amazing single to that song.
Not For Long?
Yeah.
You had that too?
And I had a crazy, amazing single for that. But, you know.
Oh, so you recorded the whole thing and everything?
Yeah, man. But sometimes what happens in the midst of recording songs and trying to, like, grab features and put other people in there.
Right.
Everyone's getting these same circles of beats, man, sometimes when it's going through, like, the label. That's why I don't really like getting beats from the label as much as from the personal producer. Because everyone gets the beat, and then a second later, man, you'll see that there's somebody else's song came out where you're waiting to send this to somebody else.
Well, you know, I mean, there was a whole drama that happened between Drake and Diddy, where apparently, I guess, Diddy had the 0 to 100 beat, and Drake got it.
But,
and who
but
knows?
I hear once Drake gets the beat, that it's over.
It's over.
I've had situations where people be like, yeah, you can't have that one yet. I gotta check and see if Drake using it still. So sometimes if you got that position of power, sometimes you could get that beat held, man. The same thing with like Birdman and Young Thug. I'd be like, yo, let me get some London tracks. He'd be like, yo, Birdman holding all the beats right now. So you gotta wait till like other people's projects is done and then they release them. Because you know some people just trying to get their placements, or these are like teams they rock with, so they just trying to keep it close to home, man. I get it.
Speaking of, you know, YMCMB, Lil Wayne shouted you out recently.
Yes, Lil Wayne. You know, I got this record, Like a Hot Boy, featuring Young Thug and my boy Brick Baby. And Lil Wayne heard the record somehow, and he was just like, yo, shout out the boy Kidding one time for the love. And I was just like, yeah, well, shout out, man. Appreciate the love back. I wonder who played you that song. Like, let's get in the studio. Like, what's the deal? So, teams, you know what I'm saying? My team reached out to one of his people that they know, and, you know, hopefully we get in the studio and get something done, whether it be a remix or I'll give him some records for his new project, man.